Hey everybody, welcome to the first short in the series where I'm going to complete every chess.com daily puzzle ever created. First up is the very first puzzle from what I've found. May 8, 2007, called Unstoppable Mate. This one is a little tricky, took me a while to figure it out. I am an idiot, by the way. But the answer is as follows. You go rook e3 to g3, pawn takes. You go rook b3, captures g3. Black goes bishop e4, and then queen just goes g7 for the checkmate. One puzzle down. Actually, I did a bunch of these puzzles in advance. Lost my mind on one of them. I will post that clip later, but I will talk to you all later. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. Welcome back to me solving every chess.com daily puzzle ever made. On this one, May 9th, 2007. King's Hunt, this one also took me a bit. Hopefully you get some easy puzzles eventually, but for this one it is queen, capture, c5 check. King goes down to e8, then you go queen, c8 check, king comes up to e7, rook to f7 check, and then you finish with queen, c5 checkmate. Really fun puzzle, took me a while to figure out. I did have to end up using the hints for this one originally. Nothing wrong with that one. Got there eventually. I'll talk to you all later. Welcome back to Solving Every Chess.com Daily Puzzle. Today we have May 10th, 2007. This one's a little bit tricky, but let's get into it. The first move is queen f1 check. If the king takes the knight, then you go e1 and you win the queen. Same thing with d1, forces the king to c3. Then you go queen c2. Forces the king up to b4, check on b2, knight goes and blocks on b3, then it's actually queen a3 check. If the king takes, then you have knight c2 checkmate, but the king is forced to move the other direction, so you just win the queen here. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all later. Welcome back to Solving Every Chess.com daily puzzle ever created. Today is May 11th, 2007. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. This one took me quite a bit to figure out. Me and chat were having a little bit of a time figuring it out, so the solution is as follows. First move is knight f6 check. He takes with pawn, then you sacrifice queen also. It's a double sacrifice puzzle. Queen takes rook f8, king captures, and then you go bishop h6 check and finish it with rook e8 checkmate. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you all later. Welcome back to Solving Every Chess.com daily puzzle ever made. Today we have May 12th, 2007. This one was quite a bit tricky. It's called No Way Out. I feel apparently the first handful of chess.com puzzles are very tricky, or I'm an idiot. Moves are as follows. Queen to h6, then black goes rook a8 to g8, and then you go queen captures h7, so it's a queen sacrifice. He obviously takes with the rook on g7, and then you go rook captures g7, checkmate. Appreciate everybody watching. Talk to you later. Welcome back to Solving Every Chess.com daily puzzle. Today we have May 13th, 2007. This one finally made me, just kind of have a breath of fresh air after all the difficult puzzles I've had to do. This one's called Just in Time, very close to black being checkmated by white. Pretty simple solution. You go knight g3 check, forces the pawn take. You go bishop d3 check on the king. King's forced to move over or block with the rook. Either way, the very next move is rook to c1 checkmate. Really fun puzzle, especially since I didn't have to stress like the other ones. I appreciate everybody watching. I will talk to you later. Welcome back to Solving Every Chess.com daily puzzle ever made. Today we have May 14th, 2007. And of course, I'm wearing my Chess.com t-shirt while I'm bulk recording these. Tricky. This one is a very tricky puzzle, and I did not even realize I was under attack for the entire first 2 minutes I was trying to solve it. Solution is as follows. So we have bishop, blocks check on d4, kind of looks weird, but it is a bishop sacrifice. King goes h8, pawn captures, then you go rook h8 check, king's forced to take, queen c8 check, Black blocks his bishop on e8, or else it's a back row style mate. Queen takes the bishop on e8, king goes h7, bishop check on g8, it's an in-between move kind of, not really. Then bishop goes f7, checking with the queen, then queen goes g8 check. Welcome back to Solving Every Chess.com daily puzzle. Today we have May 15th, 2007, Decoy by Any Means Possible. This puzzle was very tricky for me, a lot of the early ones are, but we'll just get right into it. First move is knight b6, threatening the queen. His knight takes from d5, sorry I had to remember the piece for a second, then you go rook c7, threatening the queen, pulling it off of the e6 square, which is very important for this puzzle. You then go queen e6, checking the king, which forces the king up to g7, bishop b2 check, forces the king to h6, and there's two solutions for this puzzle, but the one chess.com wants is queen h3 check, sacrificing the knight, allowing for a pawn checkmate. Lost my mind at the ending for this puzzle because I wasn't looking at the knight checkmate, I was looking at a different form of checkmate, which I will post that later, but I appreciate everybody watching. I will talk to you later. Welcome back to completing every chess.com daily puzzle ever. Today we have May 16th, 2007, Light Square Confrontation. This is a pretty straightforward puzzle. It's a queen sacrifice, taking the pawn on f7, forces the rook to come up to take. The bishop is now pinning the rook to the king, so you are free to go rook a8 check, followed by rook capture bishop e8 checkmate. Rook can't come down to defend, obviously. You have nothing to take the rook, so that is the solution. Thank you everybody for watching. I will talk to you later. Welcome back to Solving Every Chess.com puzzle ever created. Today we have May 17th, 2007, the Windmill Effect. This one was a little tricky for me at first, but the solution is a bit surprising. Some of you probably already seen it because you're better at puzzles than me, but let's go ahead. Starting move is rook c1 to c7, threatening the queen. The queen takes our queen, obviously. Then you have rook e7 check, forces a king to f8, then you capture the bishop on b7 check, king back to e7, rook back to e7 for another check, then it finishes it off with rook take h7 check with the bishop, king again is forced to go back to e8, and finally you finish by taking the queen on h5. Appreciate everybody watching. I will talk to you later.